Good morning. Good morning, guys. 10 degrees in Chicago. It's beautiful here today. Man, it's cold out there. It is cold as ice. Yeah. Hope you're having a great day. Mine's not starting out so hot. It's a chilly day here in Chicago. Yeah, Garrett Clements. Oh, my Lord. It's a cold one here, Garrett. 10 degrees. 10 frickin' degrees here in Chicago this morning. Get the ambulance out for me. Got a good story for you. As soon as the police go by. When will the police go by? I don't know. There they go. I think they're done. It's only 30. Wait till it gets to 10. Had a rare thing happen to me today. Okay, so I have 3 cars. 2 are in the garage and 1 sits out. Okay, so the car that sits out is yeah. So I get up this morning. I got a errand to run early this morning, and I click the key pod to start the car that's outside to heat it up a little bit. So it's running. I give it 5 minutes, and I go out there to get into the car, and it won't open. The door, I'm like tugging on the freaking door like this. Come to find out, the lock was frozen down in a downward position, because when you start your car, it automatically locks. To preheat it, it automatically locks the doors. Yeah, while the car was running, I couldn't get into it. It'll turn itself off at some point. The story gets better. So I go around the other side, and that door's open, but the other one, the driver's side, won't. The little doohickey on the lock won't go up. So I'm able to get into passenger's side. I reach over, I try to pull up the lock on the driver's side, which it won't. It won't allow me to pull it up. It's like frozen. So I have to literally crawl across. I'm not a small guy. So I had to reach over, put the seat all the way back, so then I could pour myself in I looked like a gymnast. Yeah, I felt like Simone Biles trying to get into the driver's seat of his car. Oh my Lord. Luckily after I drove it for 10 minutes, I was able to use the inside automatic unlock, and it seemed to work. So it was it was worse than NASCAR. It was worse than that. Those guys are in shape. I'm not. I'm like 370 or 270 and out of shape. There you go. Oh man. Yeah. So what's going on in the world? It looks like the stock market's going to tank again today. That's not good. Joe Bergen, Jonathan Fran. Oh, we always like the paisans. We love the paisans over there in Italy. I've been reading up on Tuscany and Portofino. You're over there by Genoa. You're over there by the salami city. You're by the salami city. You didn't tell me that. You're close to Genoa too. Oh, when's the yacht event in Portofino? I hear they have a big yacht gathering once a year. Get yourself one of those. Are you living on one of those yachts, Jonathan? Are you like a captain? A captain on a yacht? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I used to work for a guy that spent some time over there in the Mediterranean on his yacht. Have you ever heard of Eddie Lampert? He's got a good sized yacht. He's got the sister yacht to Larry Ellison's, the Oracle guy. The Oracle guy has a big yacht, and I guess they made two of them. One Larry Ellison owns, and the other one Eddie Lampert owns. So he would spend his summers in the Mediterranean. I do know that. So there you go. I bet you he liked to frequent Portofino just a little bit. Oh, chilly. What's the temperature down there, Uncle Andy? Come on. Come on. How chilly can it be in Florida? How chilly can it be in Florida in January? Oh my Lord. Where's it again? I see the coach sold his house. Yeah. What's that town? Naples, Florida. There you go. Temp. What's the temp in Naples this morning? Oh man. Naples, Florida. What's the temperature? 10-day weather for Naples. Come on. Come on. Come on, Andy. Unless this website's right. It says 77 degrees. You're going to be a high of 77, though, my friend. Do you know what the temperature is in Chicago right now? Oh, God. It's 10 degrees here and chilly. I mean, it's beyond chilly. It's freezing. It's freezing. God. Come on, guys. Get with the program. Yeah, you're going to be in the 70s all week. All week. The worst you're going to do is Sunday, maybe some showers. Oh, yeah. You got no clue, Uncle Andy. Oh, man. So it'd be 10 degrees here in Chicago. It's chilly. And my car door froze. To make matters worse, not only was the car door froze, I was parked behind the only other car that I can drive because the convertible, I don't have insurance on it, but I could pull the convertible out if I wanted to. But the other car I had parked behind, the Jeep parked behind, so I couldn't even get that car out. So I was hurting this morning. No, well, when we get like icing and stuff, like, freezing and thawing ice, that's really nasty. That happens. But I try not to lock the car in the winter. But I've got another person in this house that has a tendency to always like to lock things. You know how that goes. Oh, so yeah. So not only did I unlock it now, it's on the other side of the driveway in case it does have some issues. I can get the other car out of the garage without having any problems. Yeah, there you go. All the Arabs come to buy them. There you go. Coming to Portofino. Did they get a free salam with it too? When you buy a boat, you get a free salam. Well, I'm in the suburbs. So yeah, if I was in the city, I wouldn't have a choice. I'd have to lock the damn thing. But yeah, that wasn't a good wake me up this morning. So there you go. And then if that wasn't good enough, so I decided to stop at McDonald's and pick up a little bit of breakfast. And somebody had given me a gift card, one of these Visa gift cards, debit cards. And I figured I'd give that a try, two breakfasts and coffee, and large coffees cost me $17.50 at McDonald's. Highway robbery. Stick them up. Stick them up. And anyway, McDonald's couldn't figure out how to get this debit card to work. So if my card problems weren't enough, now I don't know. I got a debit card that I don't know how I'm going to be able to use it, but we'll give it a try. So it's Monday Madness here on Land Cruiser Midwest. Holy smoly. And it looks like the market is opening. What is the market going to do today, guys? Oh, I hate to take a look. Pre-market was down 45 points. It's up 50 points. So who knows? Who knows what today will bring? Looks like gold is down. My favorite NVIDIA tanking like a banshee this morning. Where's my NVIDIA? My NVIDIA's tanking like a banshee. $5, almost $6 down. Oh my Lord. Taking a bath on that this morning. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Hopefully some of these other things are looking up. I don't know. So I hope you're having a good day wherever the hell you're at. Yeah, you found an American school bus. Okay, and it broke down. That doesn't surprise me. What year? What kind of school bus? Was it a big one or one of those little dinky ones? There you go. Yeah. McDonald's is expensive now. It's fine dining. McDonald's is fine dining for most people these days. And we got Joey Bergen going to talk about his wonderful foreign relations. Yeah. Joey Bergen's going to talk to the people today and talk about how all the wonderful things he did in foreign relations. I'm waiting. I can't wait to hear that. It's got to be a comedy set. I got to believe. Joey Bergen's going to be doing some stand-up comedy today. Yeah. While Donald Trump continues to meet with people, he met with I didn't even know they have a Premier of Alberta, Canada. So I guess they have a prime minister of the whole country, and then each section of Canada's got their own premier, I guess. So he met with her. It's a lady. And I guess we get a lot of oil from oil from Alberta. Got any battles? I don't know, man. I've been watching the fire. Yeah. Well, Mr. T's just taking it easy. He's just sliding in. They're going to be doing their cabinet appointments today, or the the approval of his cabinet, some of his cabinet positions. So we're gonna see some fireworks going on that, as I think they're going to be voting on like 13 of them this week. So the first 13 cabinet picks are going to get voted on. We'll see how that goes. He's in a Twitter war with Gavin Newsom at this point. Mr. TB in a fight with Gavin Newsom on Twitter. Rightfully so. The forestry policies of California has pretty much caused this disaster in Los Angeles. Here's an interesting fact. 5 years ago, there was a big fire in the fires, man. We're talking the current California fire is going to cost 150 billion. Okay, so I saw a news blurb on 5 years ago there was a fire in Northern California in a town called Paradise, right? Paradise, California started on fire in Northern California 5 years ago. And this reporter went back. It was like about it was a big fire. At the time, it was a big fire. It caused like $20 billion worth of fire damage in Northern California. 20 billion. So that's a good size fire. And they went back just recently and they said that only 1/3, let me say that again, 1/3 of the residents whose properties were burned out have come back. 1/3. 5 years later, 1/3 of the population has rebuilt. So imagine what's going to happen in Palisades and Altadena and some of these places that got hit last week in Los Angeles. And you know, the stories are just starting. You got people who basically had their whole life savings in their house. I heard a story where someone said they purchased a house like 25, 30 years ago for $650,000 and had been paying the mortgage for 30 years. The house is now worth $3.5 million. And that was their nest egg. That was their nest egg, was to pay off that house. And now it's pretty much worthless. So there goes their retirement, right? That $3.5 million house, if they have insurance on it, probably won't come close to that. And you know, and worst case scenario, maybe they don't even have fire insurance, because a lot of the major insurance companies have been dropping the fire coverage on houses left and right, and they say that this insurance offered by the state is subpar, it's expensive, and it's subpar, doesn't cover a lot. So you're going to see a lot of people hurting. You're going to see a lot of people broke, desolate. Sad state of affairs. But welcome to California, eh? Jeez. Why would they? Because of the risk. The regulators in California were capping what they could charge. And a lot of these insurance companies decided, if you're going to tell me how to price my risk, I'm just not going to write it. Why should I write a policy that just doesn't make sense? Because in the insurance world, it all has to make sense mathematically, right? It's all about people covered and the risk that you're taking on and being able to cover that risk. Insurance companies don't write policies in hope of losing money. They have a, how worst case scenario, best case scenario, and probable case scenarios that they run, and they make sure that they've covered their bases, right? That's basically the principles of insurance. You gotta get money for whatever it is, the risk that you're taking. I mean, you don't charge $50 for a policy if you potentially got to pay out $2 million on it. I mean, there's got to be some correlation there to risk and premium. So that's why a lot of the companies said, hey, if you're going to tell us how much we can charge, and it doesn't make sense when we put it into our algorithm, right? Everyone's got algorithms. They put it into their algorithm and says, hey, that's not right. You need to charge more. And if you can't charge more, you're left with giving the business to somebody else, getting out of business in California. So there you go. Plus, they knew that, I guess they've been getting out of this whole fire coverage business. Has seen insurance companies leaving for the last couple of years. It's not a recent thing. So I'm sure these insurance companies saw the policies that the governor and the politicians were instilling the last. I mean, it's been going on for 30, 40 years. They're tree huggers out there, guys. California is all about climate change and tree huggers. They interviewed someone who's lived in California for like 50 years. And this person said that they remembered when they were a young kid, they used to do controlled burns all the time in foothills of California and Los Angeles to burn off the undergrowth. On a regular basis, they would be doing controlled burns. But of course, it creates smog, right? It creates smog for the California, Los Angeles area with those hills. So as time went on, they got away from doing the controlled burns and just got lucky they didn't have any major problems. So that's the other part of why the insurance companies are getting out, because they know that, I mean, they got like 30, 40 years of undergrowth that's been accumulating on some of those canyons and hills. It's just a matter of a match or something happening, and it's all over. It's all over. So there you go. Gavin Newsom be crying for Mr. T to give him some money. Good time in the house. Good time. Mr. Rhode Island or Connecticut? Mr. Connecticut. Is it snowing on the New York skyline yet over there? You wimps. Cannon 311, U.S. Marine Corps. Oh, my Lord. Got to get my Army shirt, my Army hat out. There you go. Salute you, my friend. Salute you. How many years you been in, my friend? Are you a vet, or are you an active duty person? You protecting us today? I hope you're doing well, my friend. You 7 years. Salute you, my friend. Salute. And a bell ring. 31 degrees and cloudy. Yeah. 10 degrees and my car door was frozen. Couldn't get into my car. It was running. And it was running on top of it. There you go. So it looks like the stock market's not plummeting totally yet. But the day is still young. The day is still young. Oh, my Lord. My Lord, it's up 121 points. That's good. That's good. All right. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Hope your football team won. I heard the Packers got beat. Detroit Lions found out who they're going to play. Where's Mofo and Womb with the View? Where's all of our Lions fans? They must have partied too hard last night. Too much partying for the Detroit Lions fans. Nowhere to be found today. There you go. There you go. And I do believe that Gavin Newsom called out 10 helicopters from San Diego. I imagine they got some Marines on it. I don't know. But I do believe they've been calling in the National Guard and locking things down. There was actually a report last night, too, where they arrested, although they let them go. There was 2 guys lurking around Kamala Harris's house. I guess she has a I thought she lived up in San Francisco area, but no, she's got a house in Brentwood in Los Angeles, which is the same neighborhood that O.J. Simpson. That's where O.J. Simpson used to live. So Kamala, yeah, some looters. There were some two guys dressed in all black that they arrested. They eventually let them go, but it's kind of sketchy. They said in the vicinity of her house. I heard another report that said by her house. So it's kind of the details are a little bit sketchy, but I did hear that they ended up letting them go. So must not have been any terrorists that we were aware of. Oh yeah, that's what they do in California. They arrest people and then they let them go. Jeez. I know how I'd let them go. There you go. There you go. There you go, my friends. Protect yourself. So if nothing else, here I'm here to tell you, after what's happened in North Carolina, after what's happened in Palisades in Los Angeles, I hope you guys have learned that you need to protect yourself. You need to be prepared. Your family needs to be prepared. And you need to think about the scenarios that you're going to encounter, because there's no one coming to save you. I've come to this realization in the last 4 or 5 years. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Nope. You be on your own. Yep. There you go. Garrett says, listen closely. Yeah. I mean, it took like what? 5-6 days before the army even showed up in North Carolina. I mean, they were like an hour or two away, right? It took like 5 days for them to show up. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're on your own. You're on your own, and when things get really bad, it's going to get worse. I mean, when people haven't eaten for 2 or 3 days, they start to get a little pissed off, right? So this is serious. You need to make sure you got this covered, because if you don't have it covered, you got some risk involved here. Yeah. No, I was sitting here wondering when the hell is the National Guard or the Army going to show up with their heavy equipment and rebuild some of these damn roads. And just didn't happen. Didn't happen. It took days. And then when they did show up, the people that had showed up, and there was some 4 or 5-star general that had his own helicopter who was running missions up to the high country. Then they threatened to arrest him because they didn't want him flying. It's like, where the hell were you guys? Where the hell were you guys for the last 5 days? And now you're telling me I can't fly. So it's crazy out there. And as I tell people, one of the most underused words in today's world is no. Okay? Not today. When someone comes up to you with some type of stupid idea, stupid demand from you, you need to just say, no, not today. And that'll make the world a better place by saying no a little bit more, guys. There you go. There's the cat that refuses to catch the mice right there. That's the lazy. Those are the lazy. What are the lazy cats, my friends? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's changed a lot. They're still living in tents down there, aren't they, Garrett? Oh. Yeah, it's never gonna. I'm sure people lost their life savings there, houses washed away, never to be seen again. I don't even know if, I bet you they're still looking for people. GM Productions. I'm so glad that Trump won the Senate and possibly is going to be full House governor and elect. I'm happy that you're happy, GM. I hope you don't buy GM products. They suck. They suck. They suck. Get yourself a good import, GM Productions. There you go. Get yourself a good car. Get yourself a good car. Oh, yeah, the auto industry is imploding as we speak. I don't know if you guys heard Chrysler, Dodge, Ram like cut prices like $17,000 on some of their 2023s and 2024s. It's kind of crazy that Chrysler still has 2023s on their lots. That's how bad sales are. Chrysler still has 2023 models on their lots. Crazy. Crazy. How does that happen? How does that happen? Oh, has nothing to do with the exorbitant prices they were charging for their vehicles. No. And all the dealer add-ons that they had on them. Yeah. The car companies are hurting majorly, guys. I hope you're taking care of your vehicles. It's a hell of a lot cheaper to keep a vehicle running than going out and buying a new one. Believe me, unless you really, really have to, I wouldn't buy a new vehicle. It's much cheaper to spend money on what you got. Especially some of these cars are built like crap these days. Speaking of crap, there you go. They're built just like that. Oh, be sure to wipe, guys. Be sure to wipe. Yep. You gotta wipe. Archie says wipe twice, please. Wipe twice, please. So it's almost 9 o'clock. Gonna let you guys continue with your Monday morning. Get to work, Garrett. Shouldn't you be working, Garrett? Don't you have a job to go to, Garrett? Start making some of this stuff, guys. Check out your investments in the stock market. It's breakfast time. Yeah, I got some McDonald's waiting over there for me. Just thought I'd drop in and say good morning. Good morning and get the blood pumping. It's cold as crap here today in Chicago, but down where Uncle Andy is, it's going to be 77. Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy. That's crazy. That is just crazy. All right, let's maybe get a little music as we end this here. Let's see. I got some music here. Little music on the way out, guys. Over and out, DJ Wonder Chrissy, Mr. T. 8 more days and life will be great. I'm just telling you. Just telling you. 8 more days. 7 more days now. 7 more days and life will be great. DJ Wonder Chrissy, podcasting from Chirac. Over and out. See ya.